right. Alyssa, can you help me read the Golden Gate Bridge, please?
The bridge is suspended from two huge cables, more than 8 feet in diameter. The 90-foot wide roadway is 220 feet above the water. The cables are parabolic in shape and touch the road surface at the center of the bridge. Find the height of the cable at a distance of 1,000 feet from the center.
Perfect. All right, what's our objective for this question?
Find the height of the cable at a distance of 1,000 feet.
Yes, okay. You guys are very uniform on that one. I want to find this little piece. Okay. What do we do? Draw a triangle? I already tell you what shape it is. What shape is it? Parabolic. That means it's a parabola. Okay, so if you guys remember, so first we know it's a parabola shape. Parabolic. Do you guys remember the standard formula for a parabola? AX squared plus BX, plus C, you're right, equals to Y. Beautiful. And then remember we also have this one. Let me just remind you, this vertex form. Sometimes it's easier to use a vertex form than the standard form. Okay. Right. Now, the two choices that's written up here, which one do you guys want to use today?
Vertex.
The vertex? What's our vertex here?
0, 0.
That's right, we love 0, 0. Vertex, bless you. So right away we can plug it in. Y equals A times H and K are both 0. So all you have left is Y equals AX square. You need to find your A. Find A. How do we find A?
Could you input one of the points?
You're right. Input one of the points on the curve. You have like two choices really. The negative and the positive. Which one do you want to use?
Positive.
Yeah, sure. Sounds great. Let's input in the negative. I mean, you just said positive. Woo. Okay. The Y is 526. 526 equals A is unknown. X is 2100. And then I need to square that. To solve for A, I will now divide both sides by 2100 square. Yes, no, maybe? Yeah. We are going to use a calculator later, but right now I'll just plug it in as is. So it's going to be 526 divided by 2100 square times x square. That is our parabola. But our objective is to find the height when, how far out are we? 1,000. What do we do to find that value? That's right. Let's plug in 1,000. And then we're going to help us simplify the rest. Y equals, yes?
So just going back a bit, why can we ignore H and K when we're solving for AX?
Oh, no, we didn't ignore them, hon. The vertex is 0.
Oh, yes, and
Yeah.
there's no translation.
So 526 all over 2100 square times 1,000 square. All right, punch it in. What is Y equals to? This is where your calculator will be an awesome help. So Jason, when you have a number, hon, give it to me. 119.3, beautiful. And I think the unit of measurement is feet. Would you guys agree? Yeah. See? Is it feet square or just feet? Just feet. Okay. So the height is, how would you write that as a complete sentence?
The height of the cable.
Yep, the height of the cable when you are 1,000 feet from the center is 119.3 feet. Beautiful. There you go. Do you guys remember how to use your calculator for scatter plot? Okay.
Not really.
That's okay. That's why we're going to help you. That's why it takes so long for notes, because I want to make sure you know how to do it. Last example of the unit, y'all. Alright. Let's go farming. Can you help me read the very first paragraph? David G. Mr. Goodhart.
A farmer collected the data given in Table 3, which shows crop yields, Y, for various amounts of fertilizer used, X.
Thank you. Tuan, can you help me read letter A? Okay, now if you don't have printed notes, I'm going to sketch that out because it's quite a bit. Go ahead and bust out your calculator. Where do we go to enter our data on our calculator?
Yeah.
Stat, hit stat. Find the button stat. And then what? What's after stat? Add it, enter. Do you see L1 and L2? But guys, I have 3 columns. What are you going to do? What's L1? L1 will be your inputs. What's your input?
0.
The amount of fertilizer. And then the output will be how many bushels is going to yield from farming. Okay? So you have, how many pieces of data is this? 18. 18, thank you for counting. 18 pieces of data. Enter it in. If you don't have a graphic calculator at home, Desmos will also do this. Okay? L2. Anyone else need help? Not really? Okay. Once you have it enter, once you have it all entered, all 18 pieces on L1 and all 18 pieces on L2. Guys, if you don't remember the buttons, probably a good idea to write it in your notes. Okay? Hit, write the buttons down in your notes packet. Now, once it's all entered, can you hit Y equals? Make sure the plot is now highlighted. Go up and highlight your plot by hitting enter. And you can zoom and zoom stat. Zoom and zoom stat. What number is zoom stat?
Oh, it's literally just the part.
Dude.
Did you highlight your plot? Go Y equals. Hit Y equals.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Okay, that means you did something to go back to stat and you see this.
And then
What did you do?
I just plugged in the number.
Right, but why would you have a bar?
I don't know. Why it's like it looks like a
Let's
bar.
start there.
This is like the
Wait, what do you click on? Because I don't have anything here.
Yeah, that's fine. So what's possible? When you're on the top, right?
Oh, wait, I think I
These are really dots.
When you're on the plot, click zoom and then stack one. And when you're on plot 1, as a
Where's zoom stat?
yeah, zoom, number 9.
So fix that, make sure it's not on the bar graph.
And then you go to
Okay.
Y equals.
Yeah, highlight plus. That's okay, you gotta highlight your plot. Yeah. Oh, okay. And then zoom and zoom stat. Anyone else have issues at all? Go ahead. You guys all good over here?
Was it
You guys
like,
all good over here? You guys all okay? Okay, then this one, you guys good? Yeah. Okay. Anybody not good? Comment on the type of relation that may exist between these two variables. What type of relationship is this? Positive? Not always. It is parabolic, right? Okay. Well, not always is positive, right? Isn't it sometimes negative? It goes downward?
Yes.
Yeah. So not always that is a positive relationship with parabolas. So it says comment on the type of relation that may exist between these two. What do you want to say? Parabolic, cubic, quartic? Parabolic, because actually the title of this unit, it says quadratic. Okay. Parabola is fine. I will take parabola. Okay, I will take quadratic. Okay. It says use a graphing utility to find the quadratic function of best fit. Now, once the data is already in, how do you do it? Okay, hit stats. What else? Calc. Very good.
Okay, and then I don't know how to do this part.
Oh, just the dimension mismatch. Enter it in, don't go back to the list, and make sure both have 18 pieces in them. See how one's missing?
Oh, I had to do this for my
I know this thing like store is
Sorry, what? I didn't quite hear you.
I don't know how to use this calculator. I lost my calculator temporarily.
Why did you use your calculator? Now that's utilitarian. Stand use your calculator.
I'm figuring it out. I figured it out.
Someone in like our.
Hey, can you guys confirm the decimals to make sure they match? Sure.
Yeah.
Look at each other's calculator. Confirm it. Make sure they match. Now, the next part is how do you store that in the y equals? You don't have to copy it over. Very good. We need to store that in y equals. You don't have to type all that.
I made how it works.
I don't know how to use this.
You use dichotomy and English students. Joe put metaphysical in his essay. I'm like, do you know what metaphysics is? He's like, yeah, it means change. No. The study of the nature of it. Yeah. Oh, I see what you did. That's not right. Okay, so what you did is
Utilitarians don't want you going to bed. Oh my god. And thinks our society is based on utilitarian standpoints. Beds don't exist. We live in the nether.
Yes, yours does too.
The bed carried out.
Yours does, but, okay, go ahead. So now, do you want to go? Yeah, we have to run this a few days ago.
Is something else that you do? We call it little B again.
But like he did it intentionally. Like he's like,
Yeah, I know.
object went up and down.
I know what you're talking about. I looked at that, I'm like, yeah, I looked at it. Alright, so let's go.
I looked at all of us combined. No.
Let me try to remember. Like for yours, I have 8 of it too, but I haven't had it for a while. Let me try to remember. Yours has
I'll tell you the class.
What's your second period?
Any function?
Yeah, the wild.
Okay.
You guys have second period of wild?
Oh, no, you have to do away with running it.
So, what was that? There's so many people. Like not class.
Oh, that's all you need to say, just like parabolic. I thought you needed to like.
Okay, I still like that. Like you start saying stupid, like what is this? What even is this? Why can't I just get a regular line?
I don't think I can help you.
Wait, I have to do line art. No, I don't. You get everything.
No, wait, that's right.
How many
Do you just want to double check with mine?
yeah.
How do I grab you do it? You store EQs, so just do like alpha. If I'm like pizza physics class, you hit like
How many?
so like this first is referring to R reg. And then we're gonna
Store the regression.
Why is my graph?
Are you doing a whole together? Just does that. Where it goes.
So this is all the values. Now hit y1, y. Your equation also stored in there. And back to that.
Hey, honey, I know you need this.
So the new calculators, and I'll talk about the old calculators in a second, okay?
Are we filming everything?
Guys, the newer calculators, you can just store the equation right on there. So when you guys do the stats calc, okay, so stats calc, and go down to the quadratic regression, hit enter. There should be an option where it says store regression equation. You guys see it? If you don't, let me come over. So it's during the running of the regression. Right? Again, it's during right there, okay, right there. So calc. Go down to running the quadratic regression. Oh, where are you going? Yes. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. So for the calculators that have the store reg option, okay, some don't, which I will talk to you guys later. For the calculators that have store reg regression, okay, listen up. Now go down to that, okay, move your cursor down to that. Hit vars for me, find the button vars. Okay, run the regression again. Oh, you already did it. I already showed you. Some of you already showed. So hit vars. Are you there? Some of you still. Then hit vars. Then go to y vars. Go to y vars. Then obviously hit function because we want to start on function 1 or 2, whatever you choose. Normally it's the first one. And then go down to calculate. Then now if you go to y1, if you hit y1, that equation should be in there. So once you hit your graph, you now have the curve along with the dots. Anyone else need?
Okay, I tried.
I'm just gonna reset your calculator because I don't know what you did with the calculator. Okay, now start over. Brand new calculator from the start. Yes.
It is.
Oh, perfect.
It's actually from the 18th. Why not? Oh, it's a morning.
What did you run? Let me check. How did you run the regression?
Yeah, that's
Are you spending the next
For your what is the maximum? Like you put it here. So given when you're at your maximum, what is the next one?
No,
What is that one?
irritating.
Why would you cheat?
I don't think you did it the first time. Okay. Give me a second. I'll be right there. Guys, when you guys are doing your homework or on an exam, I don't want you to round until the very end. Okay. So keep all the decimals in. That's why I'm telling you to store it. So use the graphing utility to find the quadratic function best fit. For the sake of writing it, can someone just give me the equation in two, well, actually, let's do 4 decimal places. Y equals, what's A? Negative 0.0. 171 x squared plus, what's B? 1.0765 x, and then what was the C value? What was your C value? It's here on your calculator, guys. 3.93. No. 8.939.
No.
3.8939. Confirm? Deny? Okay. Use the function you found in that part and tell me the optimum amount. This is when you do what? Maximum and minimum. In this case, do we do max or min? Max. All right, bust out your calculator. It's already on your graph. I need to figure out how my older calculators store the var stuff. The optimal amount of fertilizer is rounded to whole number, because it looks like your data is whole number. Okay, fill in the blank space. How many? What's the amount of fertilizer can we use? 31. Thank you. 31 pounds for every 100 feet square. Perfect. Then, if with that amount, how many bushels do we yield? The max. Right? The max number of bushels of what? 21. Thank you. Buses. I don't want buses. Okay. And then just sketch that out. Again, I don't need an exact sketch. Just label your x-axis. What's your x-axis? Fertilizer. Y-axis will be your bushels. And I think it went like that. And guys, I think